Today we have a very special guest with us, Andreas Bieber.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
And Andreas is a leading analyst in the printing industry, and he has many years seeing innovation, disruption, and that's why we're here today talking about
Success, failure, whatever.
everything you could think of. So now we're in an era where software subscription and many other types of subscription are becoming the norm in the printing industry. Where do you see this long term, Andreas? Is this a fad that will go away? Is this something that, as the industry evolves, is critical for the success?
So it's not trendy, not hip. It's something like it's necessary for the renewal of the printing industry. So very essential.
I see that as well. And when you look at Heidelberg, for example, probably one of the first vendors or manufacturers to get into subscription for their customers, whether it be the full package with press, consumables, workflow, or maybe just consumables. And your perspective of the industry and everything going on, is there other activity from other companies, or do you see that Heidelberg really is one of the first going in this direction?
So in industrial printing, for sure, Heidelberg is the first. Maybe not subscription itself is something new, but the term. The printing industry knows subscription as software as a service, for example, since many years. And the big number one was Adobe, and they restructured the whole company to be able to offer subscription services. And in fact, they had a better relationship with customers, and in fact, they doubled their revenues and everything.
It's true.
This was based on this idea. Not only the printing industry knows in the field of digital printing, they know click price rates, which is not similar to subscription. Click prices are part of the subscription model, but it's more the way to lead the way to pay per use. And that was interesting learning in the conversation I had with Dr. Ulrich Hermann, this availability dilemma of usage. So, and this is now solved. And on the other hand, subscription, the idea behind that, I think in detail we will talk about it, explain it a little bit better. The secret is that it allows any printer in the world to get into that Industry 4.0 environment immediately, because everything Heidelberg is doing is based on IoT, big data, and is leading to Industry 4.0. So the beauty for printers is they don't have to take care for any technical aspects anymore. They can really renew their business with a much better go-to-market.
Exactly. And that's what we've seen, the strategy of what's driving subscription. Not even just printing industry, but the consumers, the users, they want the outcome when they want it, and they don't want to be hassled by the ownership. What traditionally comes with that.
Because normally your focus is where your money is invested. Normally the money is invested in the print shop. Okay. So the owner is always taking care for having the best print shop running and now this is part of a partnership. The beauty is, all of a sudden, a vendor and a service provider, they have the same target.
Exactly.
To do best-in-class profitable business.
Yeah, very much a partnership.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a real partnership, for sure, like any partnership, based on trust, based on reliability, and what I've learned in the last year, I met the first subscription customer last year, October, Druckerei Lenzing in Dortmund in Germany, and it was such an interesting experience for me to see how fast they were able to benefit from this new kind of partnership, and part of that partnership is an ongoing conversation. So to optimize things, because even in the best environment, you can optimize every time, every day. It's an ongoing process. And this is part of a conversation based on outstanding resources and new tools.
Now, what would your message be to the print service providers who say subscription sounds interesting, but we're not sure, and they don't entertain that, and years go by? Is this something that is a big risk for companies not to seriously look into the new business model?
To run a company and own business is always a risk. And I think with stepping into that new world, and it's really a new world, you can minimize the risk dramatically. And that's what I've heard from all those subscription customers. Heidelberg has several customers. So it's minimizing the risk. The dark side of subscription is the whole issue is very, very complex. It's not complicated, but it's complex. And as an entrepreneur, you have to restart, and you have to skip whatever you have learned, and you have to rebuild everything, especially your knowledge, and especially the way you are used to do your business.
New way of thinking, completely new way.
Because subscription, it's really the crown or the core element of any digital transformation process. Digital transformation is not only driven by having new digital equipment or digital tools, it's driven about the mind shift in your head. Transformation happens in the head because you never can transform print. Print media is a print media, and it's still the same like 500 years ago. But the way you do it, the way you create it, the way you distribute it, that's so different.
And Andreas, to help educate on this innovation and new way of thinking, you've started a blog that's been quite successful.
Yeah, it's the Hotspot subscription blog, and if you like, I can guide you through it.
We'd love to have a walkthrough, if you don't mind.
Yeah, and so, you know, in that world of social media, you always think in hashtags. So I created the hashtag Hotspot subscription, and that's the name of the blog. And for any kind of those publications, you need a tagline. The tagline is what I already mentioned, the renewal of print. And I'm very proud that almost at the beginning, I got in touch with people from Heidelberg, Dr. Schmedding, Dr. Hermann, Thomas Fichtel, Matthias Hartung, and the decision was that Heidelberg will be a supporter of that blog. Okay. It's totally independent. I'm the chief blogger, or the editor-in-chief, or whatever. It's totally independent, but we have always a conversation about what could be interesting topics we have to cover. I'm responsible for creating content. Okay. Because besides an analyst, I'm a journalist, so everything has to be independent. And so we have a nice welcome feature with Paula. She's our testimonial. Paula is 16 years old. She still goes to high school, and I explained her the idea behind subscription, and he said, "Hey, I know it. I use Netflix and by the way, I love print. I could not get educated without print. I read printed books." And so Paula is the best testimonial for subscription. So we featured her in a nice way. And this is our welcome. We give a market view and very cool insights because the success of subscription is not only based on being willing to do it, there's a lot of work to do in advance. So the driver are so-called digital labs. I think inside Heidelberg, we call it Heidelberg Digital Unit. This is a kind of lab you need to be able to innovate and to innovate in the right way.
And as you can see, there's a variety of content from videos to articles.
Yeah, and the stats are really impressive, and it's getting better from day to day. And some companies, stockholding companies, would be happy to have our curve in success, which is constantly going up and up and up. So I think it's good, and the next step is now that we are in collaboration and contact with other experts,
Yeah.
and they also contribute content. And everybody is welcome who has an idea for a story or who has already content, a short article, quotes from customers. Everybody is welcome to address me, and so we can think about what we will publish next.
Hotspot subscription is the place to go.
Yeah, you're welcome, and get in touch. Let's start the conversation. I'm happy about that.
Andreas, thank you so much for sharing your insight.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.